As you can imagine, by the time I've had these kids for 4 years, I get very attached to them. And so I'm going to try and get through this without crying, but they are very, very special, every single one of them. And they are the ones that really take the leadership and keep the programs flying. They get other people involved. And usually they keep us from setting each other on fire, so that's a good thing. Not always, sometimes we have to keep the seniors in line. But it is, as I'm sure you can understand from the awesome seniors that you saw up there today, almost an impossible task, but I am limited to no more than 5. Sometimes I have 3, sometimes a little bit more, but this year I had to do the math. So I've got 5 seniors that I would like to recognize this year. And again, it has been a very difficult decision because each one of them, in my eyes, has something very special about them. And I know that there's so many ways that they have contributed to the school and to the program. But it has been definitely, there it is. It has been a delight to see these kids grow over the last 4 years. And definitely our drama program has really benefited by their creativity and their hard work. These individuals have distinguished themselves with splendid performances and hard work, great crew work, a lot of creativity, and very encouraging attitudes. Their work has consistently been of the highest quality, and they have met every challenge put before them and exceeded our expectations in every single case. And we hold each one of these students in the highest esteem, and we're really privileged to work with them, and we're honored by working with them. So, let's start. Now we're good. How's that? Is that better? All right, here we go. Our first honoree is a young man who honestly frightened me to death the first couple times I saw him. When he first doing drama In His Steps, he played a thug who killed somebody during the course of the show, but that was not what scared me. It was what he did off stage that always was like, where is he? What's he doing now? And he made a habit of disappearing, and then he would show up in the oddest places, like on the roof, or clinging to the side of a wall with no support whatsoever, jumping out of a tree, rolling down a busy street on a skateboard or anything else that had wheels, crawling under the platforms, and it's actually because of him that we had to institute a new rule, which is this: don't do anything that Mrs. T would not let you do if she was standing there watching you. And he never actually has followed that rule. However, as a member of drama, we have watched him work very hard in both acting and crew work. And for crew, he has come in during all times of the day, at night, in the summer, in the heat, and he has worked very hard and efficiently, moving and carrying heavy platforms, organizing containers, building and cleaning, and no complaints. He would seriously do anything I asked of him. Anybody brave enough to jump off of a roof you would think they wouldn't have a very good work ethic, but this young man really, really does. And actually, the only thing I ever asked him to do that he refused to do was shave his beard. I still haven't won that fight. But in acting, he took every role very seriously, and he tried his hardest to do what he told him to do. He really pushed through. He worked hard. He kept on working. Even after the show opened, he would keep working on his characters. And he would do whatever was necessary for the role. And this year, I felt like he really broke through and worked so hard that the audience members actually loved seeing him every time he came on stage, jumping and incorporating his parkour experience in sliding across the stage, jumping over people, jumping off of things, balancing things backstage that you don't even want to know about, and climbing to the second story of a balcony with no handholds or footholds. And you've already seen an example of a little bit of his work tonight. So for great achievement in theater, please join me in honoring Mitchell.